Hey all, welcome to Share Trek. This is Raj here, and this video is for all of our viewers who view HIV content. And to begin with, first of all, I'd like to thank Inf, Jason, and Howard for getting the Patreon started and giving me support. And I'm thanking them on behalf of myself, the channel, and the entire community that watches HIV videos. And friends, when I was doing my MBA, I had the opportunity to choose my specialization. I didn't go for marketing. I went for information technology, mainly because I'm not very good at marketing. And this is more or less a marketing video. So if I'm a bit rough on the edges, I hope you could excuse me. So my question to you is, friends, are you tired of outdated information on HIV therapies? Do you want access to latest information? And do you want a place where you can ask some questions and get some answers? If so, Patreon is the perfect solution for you. By supporting us on Patreon, you will have access to exclusive HIV content on the latest HIV therapies and vaccines. Your support will help me bring this information to a wider audience and make a real difference to the HIV community. Here is what is in store for our Patreons. I have identified several groundbreaking therapies to review in the short term, including lenacapavir, UB421, GS6207, mRNA1644, AGS004, Immunocore, and Torgrazo, and many more. These amazing therapies have the potential to change the landscape of HIV treatment, and I will provide in-depth analysis and information on each of these. And of course, we'll keep track of all the other therapies that we have covered so far and that we are going to cover in future. I've already posted the latest update on AGT 103-T to Patreon, and those who are already on Patreon have the benefit of having a look at it immediately, and a week down the line, it will come to the regular YouTube channel. I'm currently working on a Hindi version of the same because right now we don't have any Hindi-speaking patrons. I've also finished recording a feature on Oxford-based Immunocore and their HIV therapy, and I'm working on a Hindi version of that too. And this video will be available to our Patreons maybe in a day or two at the most. I will also be covering Hong Kong-based Immunocure biotech with ICVax for HIV in the near term, because I have decided that instead of just focusing on US-based vaccines and therapies, we should expand our scope to cover the rest of the world. So those are all the exciting things that I'm going to be doing, and all of that is going to come first into Patreon. And I know that many of you are Hindi-speaking viewers, and I want to keep providing content in Hindi. However, I need your support. If I don't have any Hindi Patreons by the end of this month, I'll be forced to discontinue Hindi versions. So far, we have 3 great Patreons, but all are English speaking. We need 47 more Patreons from the Hindi speaking viewers to keep the Hindi coverage going. By supporting me on Patreon, you will help me continue to provide high quality, up-to-date information on HIV therapies and vaccines. For the cost of a cup of coffee each month, you will gain access to invaluable information and help make a difference in the HIV community. Our target is 47 more Patreons, especially from the Hindi viewers, so that we can keep the Hindi version coming. If we do not meet this target soon, I'll regretfully have to minimize the Hindi version to as and when I have the bandwidth. So not all HIV versions will have HIV videos will have Hindi versions. So please consider signing up for Patreon today. And if there is anything that is preventing you from doing so, please let me know in the comments. I'm here to help and want to make sure everyone has access to this critical information. And I would like to just give a quick highlight on what you get when you get into Patreon. You just have to click the link in the description below for Patreon. I have put it in the description. Just click it. You'll go to the Patreon homepage. You got 3 tiers of support. The very first tier I have priced at $4. The next 15 people who sign up are up to first 15 are going to get it at $4 per month going forward. But after the 15th subscriber, I'll increase it to $5. I'm trying to make sure that we have enough funding to keep this going. And in the first tier, you're basically supporting the channel, and you get early access to all the HIV videos that I make, like the AGT 103 update that I have put it right now, like the Immunocore that I'm going to put into the Patreon channel very shortly. So that's the benefit that you get in tier 1. In tier 2, you get all the benefits of tier 1, but on top of that, you get a live stream every month from me, one live stream every month in which you can ask Q&A. And you can ask your questions and I'll give you my answers. And later on, a week later, I will edit that and put it into the regular YouTube channel. So you get a chance to interact with me and ask questions, and it'll be a more of an interactive session. And in tier 3, you get everything from the first 2 tiers, plus you get an opportunity to vote on the topics to cover on HIV in this channel. And you also get an opportunity to participate in the research and scripting and translation and all those wonderful things that we do in order to create an entire video. And plus, even if you don't do those things, you still get your name in the credits at the end of the video as honorary producer. So those are the things that are in store. And on top of this, for all the 3 tiers, there's a Discord membership. So Discord is a chat-like environment where you can meet your own friends and you can talk among yourself, exchange information, and do a lot of brainstorming. I might drop in there every once in a while when I get a chance to interact with you. And that will help you to build your own community, a sense of belonging. And that's what is in offer in the Patreon. So I would encourage all of you to have a look at least at the page and let me know what is preventing you from signing up. And I'll make sure that I do something that can mitigate those issues. Thank you for watching and supporting our channel. Thanks once again to Inf, Jason, and Howard for joining our Patreon. Bye for now. I'll catch up with you again. Looking forward to see more of you in Patreon.